Honeypot Loves Keane asks, if someone made a film about Keane, who would play your part?
Richard's got his head in his hands. Probably Alan Jones.
Good answer. From interviews, it seems to me that you have a rebellious streak, says Blue Light NYC. Have you ever been tempted to dye your hair like Billy Idol?
I have dyed my hair like Billy Idol. I've had several amusingly embarrassing haircuts and hair colours. I sort of, in the 90s I sort of had it bleached a bit, and looking back, it looked pretty disastrous. And when I was even younger than that, let's say probably in the late 80s, I did have a crew cut, which made me look like I had a football for a head.
Nanny asks, why did you stop the What Do You Think Of videos?
Well, you can't have too much of a good thing in this life, and I'm incredibly lazy. Okay. Yeah.
Gail asks, says her and her family, or he and her family, his family, are moving to New Zealand. What's your favourite place in New Zealand?
Ooh, well, I love it all actually. I've got quite a few friends there, and it's a very peaceful, calming place to be. So all of it really. I mean, getting out into the countryside is pretty mental. So yeah, get out and drive, I think, is the answer.
Mr. Music Murphy would like to know if you think you'll still be performing in 10 years' time.
That's a worrying question for some reason. 10 years, I would hope so. That sort of makes me feel a bit old. Yeah. Yes, is the answer. Yes.
What's your favourite Keane lyric? Which one springs to mind?
Something from Perfect Symmetry, probably. I find that a sort of profound and very worrying song.
Do you have any plans to enjoy the summer? You going on holiday?
I want to go to the Edinburgh Festival, because I spent a bit of time at Edinburgh as a student, and I'd like to go back there and revisit more than 10 years after the fact, which is depressing. We're going on tour in America, which kind of will feel like a bit of a holiday anyway.
Mary DM asks if you ever wear a watch.
No. Ever since we had Colin and Beth looking after us, who are members of our crew, you don't really need to know what time it is. They remind you often enough.
London Lundoff would like to know what's your favourite train ride?
Ooh, don't know really. I like the Eurostar's pretty exciting. You know, they actually built a tunnel under the English Channel. It's quite insane. So that's always fun.
Sherry W heard in an interview that you play the flute. How about playing that on stage while Tim summons up his courage to sing?
Yeah, well, Tim has summed up the courage to sing, so he set the bar pretty high there. It's soon my flute will be an integral part of Keane's set. Big bet on that.
Have you ever typed your name into a search box? Asks Rosie.
Me? Never. I may have done it a few times, yeah. I sort of feel slightly guilty and dirty about saying that, because it is strange. It's sort of, very self-interested, and actually, what you realise is that it's a very dangerous place to go, because most of the stuff you read about yourself is not very positive, or at least you focus on a lot of things that are very negative.
Regina would like to know if you like your name.
I do, yeah. It's very sort of. It sounds very sort of old in English to me. Maybe it's not though. I don't know. I don't care, but I do like it. Yeah.